Hi! Welcome to PodcastButOutside, episode 67.
This is the intro for the episode. I'm wearing a mask and Cole is not.
Thought we'd appeal to both demographics.
Yeah, this country has people who wear masks and people who don't. And we thought, why don't we just show that everyone can be accepted here? Mm-hmm. Cole, why don't you wear a mask?
Well, personally, I think they're smart, but, well, my ears aren't strong enough.
For what?
I have weak cartilage, and it just it doesn't stay on my face. It just my ears fold in.
It's like an ounce of pressure.
And it's too much.
This is a really great episode of our show. I'm extremely proud of it. Are you, Cole?
Yeah.
What is it?
This is a Bachelor episode. We made a fan find love.
So we had a fan who had reached out to us about how he's constantly single and wanted to find love. And we thought, well, why don't we use the platform on our show to help this lonely man succeed in life?
Yes, so what you'll see in this episode is a consultation. We talked to him about why he's been single his whole life, and then we found dates for him.
Yeah, he went on 13 dates on the show. Not all of them are in the episode. We didn't have time for all of them, so if you went on a date with him and this isn't in here, it'll be a bonus content on Patreon. Sorry about that. But we just had too much good stuff to choose from. And so did he, because a lot of the girls were really awesome, and it was just really, really fun. So dates are on here, and then hopefully in the near future he will have a girlfriend, and stay to the end to find out what happens with that. Mm-hmm. The theme song this week is by 348.
348 people?
No, it's just called 348 Music. Their Instagram is 348, the numbers, music.
Oh, I understand that.
And they made a song for us. Thank you for that. Support us on Patreon to get bonus content, including some of the dates that aren't here. And we got merch on our website, all that stuff, and hope you all staying safe and good.
Enjoy.
Share this episode with a friend. This one's really fun. And
It is.
it's dating. Everyone loves dating, and everyone loves life.
Who don't love to date?
That's true. Everyone love it.
Good night.
Good night.
It's a podcast, but outside. 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 It's a trip, but sounds like a lie. It's a podcast, but outside. It's a podcast, but outside. Yo, I swear it's side to side. It's a podcast, but outside. Tell your friends.
Okay. I do not feel well.
Hello, Mateo.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. My name's Andrew, and this is Cole.
Hey.
So, you are single, is that correct?
That is correct. I have been single for quite some time now.
You've been single your whole life.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
I mean, you seem like a handsome, young, strapping man.
Yeah, you have a tie.
Huh.
For the listeners, Mateo looks
He
like...
looks like nerd-ass intern.
It looks like, well, it's just the hair. He has bleached hair, some brown roots, some Jeffrey Dahmer glasses,
I don't know about that
a
one.
black shirt.
He always has a black shirt. That's a big part of his personality.
Yeah. Are you a waiter?
I've never been a waiter.
Okay.
Well,
Well-
I've been waiting for a girlfriend.
Waiting.
though.
Ah.
So, okay, so I just got to say, you're part of the Discord, which is the community of patrons who support us on Patreon. And there's like 600 people in there, or 700, and they all chat and talk, and it's an active community. And your main identity is that you need a girlfriend.
Yeah, so I joined. I was the first one to join the Discord, and there was no one was in there. I thought, Discord would have been a good dating app to reach out to girls, but no one talked in there.
Your username on there is I need a girlfriend, or get me a girlfriend. What is it?
It's please find me a girlfriend.
Well, that's very polite.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, I've gone through Tinder, I've gone through Bumble. Discord was kind of like the last chance.
Okay. You're a straight guy?
Yes, I am the straight male.
That might be your problem. Straight men are out. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
What's your first message that you send to someone on Tinder or Bumble? And can you send
Usually
us this?
it's like, hey, you're really pretty.
No.
No,
because also
that's not it.
I know that's not true just based on the girls you would be matching with.
Yeah.
So first of all, you start out
Start with a
lying
lie
today. You
with
start
a-
out with a lie. It's just not good. No, but to be
Yeah,
honest, that
that's
is a little
correct.
too thirsty. I wouldn't say that.
Should
Yeah.
I? Well, most girls, when I tell them hey or hi, or I tell my friends I said hey or hi to this girl, they never respond.
Well, it has
Well,
to be
yeah.
somewhere in between.
You can't just say hi or hey. Because no one responds
Make
to
a funny comment about one of their pictures.
What are your pictures? Can you show us your photos?
I can. Do you want them right now?
You can show it to the screen.
Because I mean, you're smart and funny, and you're young and you're hot. It's like, what's up, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It never works out.
I think it's like become an identity for you, and I think the lack of success is off-putting, or I don't know. It's like you want it too bad. But then here we are trying to help you. So we see that and we're like, we want to help this man.
Yeah.
How come girls don't feel the same way?
I've reached out to everyone. I just don't have any luck.
What's your main picture? Start with the first one.
That's the first one.
Okay. Yeah, I see what's going on. First of all, it's a creepy picture. You look like a murderer.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you're in a turtleneck in some public restroom. You're not smiling.
Yeah.
You're just...
That's not a good picture.
You look like a villain.
You look like a villain. I also think selfies are kind of out, you know, on dating apps. Because a selfie just kind of shows, like, you don't have friends, you don't have anything going on, you're just, like, alone at home waiting to connect with someone on this app. Is that true? Do you think so, Cole?
I
mean, it's the truth. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. But you got to hide the truth. That's the whole point. You have to lie about who you are to trick someone into falling in love with you. That's how dating is.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my biggest problem then.
But no, I do think that,
I
mean, honestly, I could take a screenshot right now of you with this purple background, and it's a better photo than that one that's your main one. Do you agree, Cole?
Yeah, because someone's like, oh, wow, he's hustling. He's in a job interview to be a waiter. So
at least I'm making money. Girls like money, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He's taking initiative.
And I'm being harsh, by the way. I'm being harsh because I think maybe one of the reasons why you haven't had success yet is because the people around you who are your supposed friends haven't been harsh enough with you. And I think you have to face facts.
That's true.
Yeah. And you seem to be a good sport about it. That's also why am I being too mean?
I've accepted it at this point. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I think
if Mateo if he watches the show and pays for the show, he knows what you're going to bring to the table.
Yeah, my heart's in the right place. I think tough love is what you need. All right, let's move on to this second shitty picture.
Someone took a photo of me in this one.
Are you in
the back of the car?
A car?
Here,
that one's much better.
That's better.
That's a much better picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. See what else is there.
That's good too.
That's good, but you're more handsome than that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you.
Yeah, you look like
Jared from Subway.
No, but to be honest, that doesn't look like you. You look handsomer than that. So that picture gets axed. Let's keep going.
That one, another mirror selfie.
I mean, that one's better because it's more playful. That is definitely leaps and bounds above that serial killer first one.
But that would be the second one with you throwing up the deuces.
Yeah, it is a little... Yeah. Maybe the deuce stands for 2 pictures of you doing that. All right, any other photos in there?
I got somewhat of a group photo, and I'm in the middle of it, so you know it's me, and I look...
Nah, group photos are out, and you're more handsome than that.
Wait, are group photos out? I thought... As long as it's not too big of a group, I thought that it's okay to have a group photo because it shows that you have friends.
I mean, I personally don't. I've never had a group photo on.
You've never had a group photo taken?
Correct.
You've never been in a group photo?
Look, if a camera comes out and I'm in a group, I'm ducking. I'm hitting the floor. I'm the first one on the ground.
Because you know that group photos are out.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't want to be
caught dead in a group photo.
Well, should we get a female perspective?
Yeah. So
someone who knows you.
Yeah. So we have here Megan Carpenter.
Hi.
Hello. How long have you known Mateo?
I have known Mateo for almost a year now.
Through our show, correct?
Yeah, we met through the PodcastButOutside Discord.
Okay.
And I think I joined in August of last year, so yeah, almost a year.
Okay, so you guys talk every day?
Mm-hmm.
All day?
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but really...
He's basically my boyfriend.
Okay, well, interesting. But,
yeah.
But no, you guys are friends and you talk pretty often, right?
Oh, yeah. We talk a lot, yeah.
So you just heard our whole conversation. What do you think about the things that we said about all that, and what do you diagnose his problems as?
Well, I mean, I think that he has a lot of great qualities, and that he will definitely find somebody. I actually made a list of things, of attributes for a girl that I think would be good for him.
Do they all describe you?
No.
Okay.
Well, so the first thing is that Mateo's really passionate about Taco Bell.
Okay.
And So I think that whoever he finds needs to have a similar appreciation for Taco Bell and maybe an appreciation for the same menu items.
So he wants someone to live the Live Moss lifestyle with him.
Yeah, basically, Mateo lives Moss, and I think that he deserves somebody who also lives Moss.
Or even someone who lives Mosser.
Mosser.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So something that's really great about Mateo is he has a really great music taste.
Okay.
And whoever he finds needs to share that.
Okay.
Or be willing to listen to the songs that he likes.
Okay.
Because he has a really awesome taste in music.
Okay, no deaf chicks. All right, what else?
Wait,
I'm fine with the deaf chick. I'll learn ASL.
what kind of music do you like?
Honestly, I'll listen to anything a girl listens to.
See, what is up with you?
No, Mateo.
I'll change my whole playlist. I'll make a whole playlist for her. I'll listen to every song she sends.
You need to be a personality that people want. You don't need to mold yourself into whatever pathetic girl finally chooses you.
So, also, Mateo is a world traveler. I don't know if you
Not
all knew this,
anymore.
but he has been to Europe.
Yeah, I know. He
Yeah.
was just living there.
Yeah, and so whoever he finds needs to be willing to and excited to travel to Europe with him. You know,
Yeah, great time to
he
travel.
be worldly like he is. But yeah, I just think I'm really hopeful that you two can help him find love because I think he really deserves it.
Cole, you had some more thoughts for Megan, right?
No, not for Mateo.
Oh, really? You said something before the episode that you want to talk to Megan about, but maybe not anymore?
What was it? What was it?
Well, I don't want to say it if you don't want to say it.
Say it.
I don't remember. What was
You
it?
can cut it.
I'm kind of curious.
I know.
Oh, what? Yeah. Why don't you fucking date him?
Well, we're really far apart geographically. We're very far apart in age.
I think Andrew matches her criteria more than I do.
Okay, wait. What's your age gap?
7 years.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just bigger than I expected.
Nah, it's the right amount.
Okay.
It's not that crazy.
Nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Okay.
I yawn. It's nighttime. When I yawn, that's when you know it's night.
That's how I know.
Yeah.
I can't see the color of the sky.
He doesn't see daytime.
Yeah.
He just, when I yawn, and if we're not together, I text him. I go, just yawn. It's night.
And that's when I know it's like, okay, it's time to get in bed.
It's so nice to have somebody in your life that will tell you when it's nighttime.
I know, and he just
Yeah.
hops right into bed and shuts his eyes.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And then I wake up with a text that says just yawn, and then in parentheses morning.
Yeah, I do
So
a
then-
morning.
So then I know when to wake
I
up
do
and
a
open
morning.
my. Well,
So
I'm not
nice.
necessarily sleeping. It's just my eyes are closed, so I know when to open my eyes again.
Okay.
Mateo, do you have a list of qualities that you want?
That you're looking for.
At this point, I don't want to say anything.
Really? Oh, you want it to be
But
fully wide open, a wide open
Yeah.
net.
I'm fully open.
Okay. And you live in Colorado.
I'm in Colorado.
Well, we will collect this data.
Yes.
We will collect submissions. We will filter them, and then we will set a date for your love quest.
Yes, Mateo's love quest. I like that.
I love it.
Okay, and I do apologize if I was too mean, Mateo, but it is for your own good, my son.
I get it.
Okay.
Apparently, my friends have been lying to me all my life.
All right, you guys, this has been awesome. Thanks for doing this.
We'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a 5-minute timer for each girl as well.
Okay.
So that'll be part of it. Okay.
You have to keep track of that in your head. We're not timing it.
Make that joke on the thing, actually.
I just did.
No, this isn't official yet.
Well,
Okay, we are back here with Mateo. How are you, Mateo?
I'm doing good. I'm hoping to find the girl of my dreams.
why'd you punch like that?
Yeah.
Why'd you just punch your
wait.
hand?
So aggressively in love with.
What
with
are you? Hold on
everyone?
a second. What are you gonna do to this girl?
No.
I don't like where this is going. So since we last spoke, we put a word out on our social media.
Yeah, I saw that, and most of my friends texted me and said, "Wow, you're a loser."
How did you feel about the post? Was it
I thought it was great. Get my name out there.
okay?
Anybody helps.
And I got to say, we used the picture of you from the Zoom call that we were on earlier, and we got about 70 responses. A lot of them seeming like really smart, cute. They all seem like really smart, cute, and great girls. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was up to me, I would have gone on a date with all.
Right,
All of them.
right.
But we did choose the best candidates we thought.
Yes. We
for
chose
you.
primarily girls who live in Colorado. I think 10 of these 13 or however many, I don't know how many we're going to end up talking to, but most of these girls live in Colorado. The ones that didn't stood out in other ways, and we thought that distance, wasn't as important as their personality. Are you nervous?
I'm nervous, but, if all goes well, I hope to have 0 girlfriends and then walk out with
one.
6 or 7.
Well, I don't know about all that. So we're thinking what we might do is, you meet all these special girls, and then you pick your top 3, and then we can facilitate a second Zoom date with those girls.
Yeah, second round of dates.
Should we let in our first girl?
Yeah.
Let's just see how this goes. Okay. All right, everyone. This is Sarah. She's 21 years old. She lives in Colorado. She recently got a social work degree. She wants to work in social work. And she tweeted at Mateo before this thing, which I think is cheating, but I like that. And here we go.
I said the same thing. I was like, I think this might be cheating, but nobody told me I couldn't, so.
Whoa.
I
Mateo,
love it.
You're about to go on a date with a cheater. How does that make you feel?
All right.
Not the first time.
I'm setting the timer for 5 minutes. Have fun, you lovebirds.
All right. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Said you just graduated?
I did, yes.
From where?
From Colorado State University.
Okay. Yeah. Go Buffs, though.
I mean, I support it. That's what I wanted to do when I was in high school. I wanted to go to CU Boulder, but unfortunately they don't have a social work program, so I kind of was forced to be a Ram, but it worked out in my favor, so we'll support both.
Support both? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible, honestly.
So I had some questions, very limited time here.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you, are you vegan or anything,
So I was vegetarian for a long time, and then when I moved to Fort Collins, I had a lot harder time grocery shopping for myself as far as like finding things that were affordable. So I try to limit how much meat I eat, but I can't really say that I'm on like any kind of strict diet.
What's your favorite meat?
What's your favorite meat?
Favorite meat? Chicken.
Chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so with my diet, I eat strictly meat with every meal.
All right.
Chicken, beef, pork, and I just like, if you're willing to switch to that, I don't know what the term is for that. There's vegan, there's vegetarian, meat, I don't know.
It just, I mean, that doesn't bother me, but I don't know if every time I would want to eat meat, but if I didn't want to, then I would just do my own
thing.
thing.
You could eat fish. I mean, that's fine.
Fish is good.
Look, this is our first date. I just want to step in, Mateo. You can't be approaching women trying to change them immediately. I don't think that's okay. I think you have to accept her for who she is, whether she eats meat or not. Just I had to speak my piece.
Oh, okay. I guess that could work.
Well, I have a question. Is it?
Well, I have no problem with you eating meat, so.
Well, he has a problem with you not eating meat, apparently.
Well, it's not that I never eat meat, so.
What were you gonna ask, Cole?
I was gonna ask, do you do it for moral reasons or for diet?
What, eating meat every meal? Do you do that morally?
It was for her.
Okay.
For me, I do it for, I guess, a lot of reasons. I think, first of all, it would be great if I felt like it was going to be really simple for me to just completely take out meat and dairy from my diet. Unfortunately, just with how much money I make and all the circumstances, I can't do that. Yeah. And I do it mostly for like environmental reasons. I have a soft spot for animals. So yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I do think about, but.
Yeah, Mateo has a soft spot too. It's his stomach.
The best you can.
Okay. Continue.
You love animals? Do you have any pets or?
Yeah, so none of my pets live in Fort Collins with me. I'm actually from like about an hour south from here, so my pets still live with my parents, but I have a cat named Scout, and she's just a little cuddle bug, so love her to death. And then we have 2 dogs. One's a rescue, And then one we've had for a while, she's a Chiweenie, so a Chihuahua wiener dog mix. So she's hilarious. Just a long Chihuahua.
Okay. And an hour south, is that like Denver area? I'm guessing.
So I'm closer to like the more like suburbs of.
Okay.
Yeah, like 20 minutes north of Denver is where I grew up.
That's about where I live, but.
Yeah, like Thornton, Westminster area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So
That's where I'm from.
to see what happens in your future, you might have to go back to your past because he lives where you used to live. Interesting thought there.
We could go to the premium outlet malls right right on the highway.
All right, 1 minute left.
You
1 minute.
Go down that long slide over there.
1 minute,
Oh
guys.
yeah. One minute.
A huge slide.
Any more questions, Mateo?
I got 1 minute and my mind is going blank, even though this.
Sarah, do you have any questions for Mateo?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think that far ahead, honestly. I didn't think I'd be asking any questions. All right, how about like what's a band you've been listening to a lot lately, or kind of music?
I guess I listen to, I don't want to say like quote unquote indie because then I sound like a prick who
I get
feels
what you mean.
above all people, but it's most likely like Surf Curse, a bunch of California bands, maybe The Garden or something like that.
Nice, I'm into it. Have you ever heard of Turnover?
Turnover, I've heard of them, but my friends listen to them, but I haven't listened to them.
They're great. They're like a California-based band, which is what made me think of that. But
Oh really? What do you listen to? Do you listen to country or anything?
no, honestly, if I'm gonna listen to
Time is done. Sorry, Sarah. It was great.
that's fine. You have to do what you gotta do.
It was great to talk to you.
I do have one more
Yeah,
question
you
for
do.
Sarah.
Okay, what is it?
Sarah, you said you didn't anticipate asking him any questions.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't.
What are you looking for in a partner?
Am I looking for a partner? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, well, how much time do I have left?
None.
Or I guess my alternate question, are you just doing this for fame?
Mm.
No, absolutely not.
That's
No, I've actually, I don't know. I think since COVID and everything happened, it's kind of been a lot harder to date, and I'm not very great at dating apps. I feel like it's kind of hard to filter out people who are really interested, and then others are just kind of maybe wasting time. So I tend to become kind of unresponsive there, and then things don't usually end up working out. So I thought this was a really unique and different way to try dating, especially during a quarantine.
I hit rock bottom. This is what I'm doing.
But I was, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm closer to Wyoming, so it's kind of slim pickings if you're not into cowboys.
That is true.
Well, most people are.
Yeah,
That's
well,
also another thing.
well, Sarah, thank you for spending some time with us, and
Yeah.
we will be in touch. Aw,
Oh,
she was nice.
how do
was
you feel
good.
about
I like
that?
that.
All right,
I like
so far, is anyone standing out to you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm kidding. No, she was great. She was
She
lovely.
was great. She was very lovely. And yeah, this is something that Cole and I talked about in advance is we do just have to make sure these girls' intentions are pure, and we don't want anyone who's coming on here just to get fame. We do want people who really are interested in Mateo and what he brings to the table.
I'm very worried I'm going to pick a girl who loves Andrew and Cole and not me.
So Mateo, if any of the girls, while you're talking to them, seem like they're only doing this for the fame, what I want you to do is raise both arms really high. And that'll be, do that, exactly. And that'll be a sign to me and Cole that there is a fame whore has entered the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll investigate.
And we'll investigate.
Investigate.
So let's hope that happens once. If there is a clout chaser.
Immediately boot her.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we'll investigate. Cole's right.
No.
We'll investigate. All right, up next, we have Daphna. She is a 19-year-old electrical and computer engineering student who lives in Colorado, goes to CU Boulder. She's been single her whole life, just like Mateo, and I think they're both looking for love. You have 5 minutes. Have fun, you lovebirds.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I like the CU Buffs. That's a great start so far.
That is good. What school do you go to?
I go to Colorado Mesa. So
Oh, okay. So not one of the
no, not one of the big ones that
We're good
everyone.
on that front.
Yeah, not CSU, that's for sure.
Thank God. Otherwise, I would have had to leave this meeting very early. But
I don't blame you for that.
what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? Right now, I sit inside and stare at the wall because of COVID. But usually, I go to the movies. It sounds basic when you say that. Go to the movies, hang out with friends. But I guess that's what I really do. I mean, do you have any hobbies? Like, do you paint? Do you draw?
I'm pretty garbage at drawing, but yeah. I like music. I
like music? What do you listen to?
I really like Billie Eilish. I just think she's really good. I also love. Have you heard of Wolfpack? They're like.
I love Wolfpack. Sorry.
Wolfpack. They're just great. I don't know, what kind of music do you listen to?
The quote unquote alternative, I guess. Yes, very. But no, it's basically all I listen to, or not soft rock, but just like alternate rock kind of stuff. One thing I didn't get to. What I wanted to ask is, do you listen to country at all, or?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty anti-country, but like, are you a country fan?
No, if I ever hear country, I get out of the car and I walk home.
He finds a horse and rides it home, cowboy style, country style.
Yeah, country style.
I was just gonna ask, does Lil Nas X count as country? Because I do like some of his stuff, like Old Town Road.
I don't think so. Maybe it was on the charts.
It was on the charts.
Mateo, I never asked you this. What's your passion? What do you want to ultimately end up doing?
I want to settle down. I want a wife and kids. The American dream, picket fence. Just kidding. I don't want any of that. I would like to travel the world, get a job where I'm not stuck at home, or it's not a routine every single day.
What's your ideal job?
My ideal job is working for some sports teams, I guess. Whether it's here in America or there in Europe, I'm looking either way.
And how about you, Daphne?
Well, Daphne, I just want you to know, Daphne, that for the past 40 seconds, when it seems like Cole is trying to date Mateo, I did pause the clock, so we're going to resume the clock now.
Okay. I don't know. Like, ideally, a career where I can combine both, like, engineering and music or something. Or, like, something where I can just do whatever I want. And if I have a project that I think of, I can just do it and somehow have a lot of money to accomplish that goal. But
that's what we all want.
Yeah. How I'll get that money, I don't know yet, but I'm working on that.
So you're engineering and computer science, so that means you have to be really smart, which I'm not particularly.
I can be pretty stupid, so I don't think the smart stuff is necessary. Just I have to like it enough.
Okay, that makes sense.
Daphne, why have you never had a boyfriend or been in a relationship?
That is a good question. Maybe I haven't found the one. I also am pretty independent, so I'm very busy and like keep myself busy with a lot of stuff. So I guess I haven't found the right person to like want to put the time and energy, because I feel like a relationship is very much something that's like a lot of energy, and you want to be able to like be like 100% into it. So I guess I just haven't found someone who I am willing to do that with.
So what stood out for you to apply to this?
I don't know. You're cute. You seem nice. Seems like a cool way to meet someone via Zoom, but.
And you're interested in Mateo, right? You're not just seeking fame?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, Mateo. What about you? How did this even happen? Like,
after many sleepless and lonely nights, I reached out to a podcast, and I got a text back saying, "Okay, we'll do it." And I don't know how I ended up here, but it happened.
Wow. I'm happy it did.
Yeah, I mean, they've done wonders for me just for setting this up, but do you have any questions for me? Anything else? Sorry. I'm trying to go.
I mean, I guess you mentioned that have a
Time is up. Time is
damn.
up. Sorry,
short.
folks. The time is up. But you were so great, Daphne. I really appreciate you being here, and you were a lovely guest.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll reach
out.
back out if the stars align.
Yeah, she was great. These are all been great.
Two great people already.
Yeah.
Well, us.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I also want to say, I am wearing a suit, and the last time I wore this suit, 2 people got married. So.
And I'm wearing a tie and suit, and this is the first time I've worn it, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay. All right.
Making new memories.
Okay. This is a special situation. This is a
special situation.
We have Mackenzie and Alina. They both live in Denver. They go to Gonzaga University. Mackenzie is gluten-free and she freaking loves dogs. And Alina bakes a lot and has asthma. Have fun, you guys. You have 5 minutes.
First of all, you said our school wrong.
I think your school says it wrong. It's Gonzaga.
No.
It's Zaglag.
Gonzaga.
Oh, good.
Not anymore.
Who's who? First of all, let's
I'm
start.
Mackenzie.
I'm Alina.
I'm
That's
Alina.
me.
Okay. I do not remember any of your facts that they just listed off, but we'll
That's
start
okay.
fresh.
They weren't that important, honestly. All you need to know is I'm gluten-free and Alina has asthma.
Okay, that makes sense. A duo. Does that mean it would be all three of us, or am I picking out of either of you guys?
Ooh. You can pick.
Yeah.
Well,
I have to pick. It's so you guys aren't a package deal. You guys are just here together. That's what it is.
Well, you pick one of us, but the other one will always be there.
Okay, so like a side.
we're just here for moral support. Neither
Okay.
of us wanted to do it alone.
Oh, all right. I'm not that scary, but that's fine.
Wait, does he look a little scary though? You can be honest.
I mean, he is a year older than us.
Terrifying.
A year older. I'm the older one in this situation. That's a surprise.
Wait, you're 20, right?
Yeah.
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 We're both 19.
Okay. Did you guys already go through your first year of college, or you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
both sophomores.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And
So-
we're from Colorado. That's
From Colorado.
that's important.
That's important. But you guys go to Gonzaga.
Yeah.
All right. Why?
Well,
I didn't want to go to Boulder.
I didn't want to go to CU. Yeah.
There's other schools, but
We're Jesuit, so I really liked the Jesuit aspect of it.
Okay.
And I'm a nursing major, and the only other nursing was UNC, but I think you have to apply after your sophomore year, and I didn't like that.
And they got biggest school spirit around. Like the basketball games are so fun.
Okay. All right. So another question for you guys is, what are your signs? What are your astrology signs?
Oh,
I'm an Aries.
An Aries?
I'm a Gemini, and I know that's bad. All of our friends tell me Geminis are horrible.
Yeah, so you're already X'd out. I'm sorry, it's the signs. It's not.
What are you?
I'm a Libra. So.
Oh no!
What? Are you kidding me right now?
Jack's Libra.
Oh my. We've had
Who's Zach?
Jack.
Jack?
Well, it depends which one you're talking about.
Oh.
Are you talking about my Jack or her Jack? Because they're both our exes. Two different.
You guys.
Hold your mic.
Do you guys do everything together? You're here together and you guys date Jacks at the same time, apparently?
Well, okay. Actually, we went to the same high school, but we never talked.
Right. And then we became friends in college.
What's the last relationship you guys have had?
The Jacks.
The Jacks.
The Jacks.
Yeah. They weren't
It
good.
didn't end well.
Wait, why were the Jacks so bad?
Mine, and just we didn't want to do long distance. It just didn't work out. Because he went to school, like, across the country.
Mine, I didn't want it to end, but he dumped me, so that was awkward.
So Mateo would be your rebound.
Yes.
No. Been a few months.
Yes. Yes.
Because wouldn't you say a rebound is just after a few weeks?
It just depends on where you're at, I guess.
Yeah, it depends. Are you still in the morning stage after?
I'm not.
All right.
And what are you two both looking for in a relationship?
I'm looking
A guy named Jack, maybe?
No. No.
Not a Libra. Everything that's me right now.
Your name's not Jack.
Yeah.
Or not me.
Good start.
You're winning. Libras are fine. Just don't be like all the other Libras.
Do you go to school in Colorado?
All right, time is up. It was great talking to you both. You know, we'll give you an extra minute because you're a duo.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I do go to school in Colorado. I go to Mesa, which is...
Oh,
Hey, my best friend went there.
we know people who go there. Yeah, Mesa's I really like Mesa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love it. It's a nice campus. It's not as big as Gonzaga or any of those other ones.
Well, how big is Mesa?
I think it's about 20,000.
No,
we're
that's
like
smaller.
7,000.
We're smaller.
What?
Is that square feet or?
Wait, I must be off or something. I'm thinking of another school that I studied abroad, and I'm thinking of that number.
There is a Gonzaga in Florence, but that's probably not what you're thinking of.
Yeah, no, not at all. But yeah. Did you guys? I don't know what I'm gonna ask. I'm honestly just waiting for Andrew to yell in my ear at this point.
How many people have you?
It's gonna be Cole this time. Okay. Wow. Mackenzie and Alina, it was awesome to talk to you both.
Thank you.
Nice
I know.
Yeah.
Kenzie.
How do you feel about this date?
It was a really interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
Especially having two people watching you.
We're just here.
Interesting going on a date with two people.
Yeah. See, you both have interesting situations. Well,
I mean, go ahead.
I only have Mackenzie's contact info, so if next steps will be taken, I'll reach out to you, Mackenzie, and it's gonna be pretty sad if he chooses Alina and not you.
That's all right. It's happened before.
Okay,
So.
it was nice to talk to you. both.
It's happened before?
It's happened before. What happened?
Well, like, kinda.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it kinda had.
Wait, how? When?
Oh, in Tahoe. Oh, all bets are off in Tahoe.
Oh, yeah. What happens in Tahoe stays in Tahoe.
Yeah. My college girlfriend, who I dated my first year of college, she went to Seattle University, which is also a Jesuit university.
Yes, I applied there.
Oh, yeah.
But
But she got in instead?
Yeah.
Okay, it was awesome talking to you both. Take care.
Okay, Mateo, seemed like you guys clashed a little bit there.
Yeah.
You don't
apparently Libras aren't good.
I thought they were really animated and cool, though. I liked them.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Not for you?
I'm not.
Okay. Up next, we have Rachel. She is 24 years old. She lives in Colorado. She calls herself tan as fuck, hilarious, and disgusting. And she recently built a wood table, which she sent us in an email picture of table. Have fun.
She has table with her.
Oh, and can you show table again? Show table, ma'am?
Yes.
Please show table, ma'am.
It's right here.
Is that an ashtray?
No. It's coasters.
Coasters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She respects wood, and she built it herself. You guys have 5
true.
minutes, Mateo and Rachel.
So you completely built that yourself? You didn't buy it from like an IKEA or something and put it together?
No, I've never even been to IKEA.
All right. It was a question.
No, I built it because we had scrap wood from. We also built this like bar top.
Oh wow.
For our porch, so we had extra wood, and we needed a table, so I decided to just build one.
Okay, so you're a handy woman. I don't know anything with wood, or I can't build anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, that's a little disappointing, I guess, but I'm just kidding. You could easily. I just Googled it.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
I had never built anything before.
Okay, so what do you? Since you are a little bit older, I did hear that.
I know, because you're only 20, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I feel like,
That's fine.
so am I a cougar?
No, maybe if you want to be.
How old are you?
Like, if you want to put that title, please.
I'm 24.
Okay.
So I guess it does make me a cougar.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. What do you do?
So I work for a nonprofit. I'm doing a year of services similar to the Peace Corps, but instead like domestically here in the United States. So I'll be done with that in September. So I'm currently looking for new jobs. New job, yeah. And you're a student, right?
Yeah, I'm a student. I'm in debt. I'm poor, and yeah, that's about it.
What sort of new?
So poor, it's okay.
Yeah. So since you're all about helping people, right? Peace Corps, stuff like that. I think that's right.
Yeah, it's called AmeriCorps because it's here in America.
AmeriCorps.
But yeah, I do like to help people. Yes.
Okay, so let's put myself in a situation. Would you kill for me? Like, there's a guy with a gun to my head. Would you kill that guy? Like.
So the gun is to your head, and I have to kill him.
Yeah, based on this meeting.
What kind of gun is it?
It doesn't.
Is it like a BB gun or a paintball gun?
No, it's a real gun. Like, based on this meeting right now, would you kill this guy?
So it would kill you.
No, it wouldn't kill me. It would kill the guy that has a gun to my head.
No, but the guy would kill you.
Yes, the guy would kill me.
Okay. Did you do something wrong?
No, it's a hostage situation. Like.
Okay. He's a bad guy?
Keep in mind, the guy is me.
Yeah.
The guy is.
Yes. Keep in mind, the guy is me.
Andrew to save me.
Now you just made it more difficult because I was gonna say yes, but now I think I have to go with no.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I know. I don't know Andrew, obviously, but I feel like I'm more familiar with him than you.
Yeah, but if you kill Andrew, Cole looks for a co-host, and I'm already there, so I could just take over. We could do a podcast right outside where Andrew got killed. I don't know. And then you would know me because I'm talking on the podcast.
Well, now this is just more difficult, and now I don't know what to do.
No, Rachel, you handled that perfectly. That was great.
No, think about it. You were so quick to say no.
No, I wasn't. It took quite a while to figure out my answer.
Yeah, no. What if
once I was given the alternative scenario, that's when I was.
I think the ideal scenario is that you would quickly build a shield to protect Mateo.
That's good.
Okay, I didn't know that was really an option.
Always an option.
I didn't know I had shield making.
You can always build.
You can always build. It's always an option.
We're throwing things out there. You could build everything.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Mateo.
That's kind of disappointing at this.
Well, you can't build tables. I wouldn't save your life.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it goes hand in hand. Another thing, since I am underage, would you buy me alcohol?
I think I could do that. I also felt, because I'm currently drinking wine, so I was like, is this inappropriate? Because you can't?
No, not legally at least.
Well, yeah.
You could keep it hush hush.
Wait, do you drink alcohol?
For purposes, no. I don't know who's watching this. I don't know if FBI is watching me through my camera right now. I don't drink alcohol.
All right, so you're not a bad boy.
No, I'm good. I go to school. I get good grades. I get a pat on the back from my dad every once in a while.
Just every once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time has hit. You guys have hit your 5-minute limit.
Mm-hmm. I do have one follow-up question.
Okay.
You said that you wouldn't kill Andrew, which kind of makes me a little skeptical. Why are you doing this date? Is it for perhaps fame?
No, absolutely not. I don't want to be famous at all.
You're genuinely.
That's one of my greatest fears is being famous, I would say.
You're genuinely interested in maybe dating someone, and Mateo could be an option for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And the age difference isn't an issue?
It's okay.
No, I was a little hesitant because usually I don't like to go below the age of my brother, who's currently 21, almost 22. Mm-hmm. But I think Mateo seems like a really great guy, actually. So.
Awesome.
Okay, Mateo, when's your birthday?
September.
Oh, you'll be 21 soon.
Okay, so you're almost 21.
You're good. You're good. You guys can drink together very soon. Okay, Rachel, it was awesome to talk to you, and thank you for spending some time with us. We'll reach out if anything materializes.
Awesome. It was so nice to meet you, Mateo.
It was nice to meet you.
What about us?
It was also nice to meet you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye, Rachel.
Have a good night.
That went well.
It went great.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was just awesome.
I guess I just got to ask better questions.
Your question, you were great too. That was the best that you did. But also, that's something that happens with dating. Sometimes I'll be on a date with someone, and yes, and they'll be like, and they'll be a very boring person, and they'll be like, "Well, I'm so surprised you do comedy. You don't seem that funny." And I'm like, "Yeah, because you're boring as hell." Like it's dating is a mirror, and I think.
Can you say that?
No. But I think that she brought a lot of really positive energy and fun lightness to it, and then that reflected back to you. And I think older women, they're just charming and they know what's up.
They're mature. They know what they're doing.
I loved Rachel. I loved everyone else. Everyone's been great, but I think you guys vibed together quite well.
I felt them sparks.
Yeah, I felt the sparks. Did you feel some sparks, Mateo?
I felt some sparks.
Okay.
Them woodworking sparks.
You were very funny during that, and I like the questions you asked. Those were good. Those are good questions. Okay. Up next, we have Ava. Is it Ava? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Up next, we have Ava. She studies at Indiana University. She's a microbiology major. She is the only one that we've talked to so far who doesn't live in Denver, but she sent a really interesting picture of herself, and I thought she deserves a chance at love too. Give it up for Ava. You guys have 5 minutes. Have fun.
Hello.
Hi. Obviously, first question is, what was the picture that you sent?
It's a panoramic where one of my arms is very long.
Very long. Okay. Yeah, I've done that before. It's
For the
like a hot dog
listeners,
or
her
something.
background is us.
Nice.
And
So,
Mateo immediately put
are
his
you
hands up
in their
when she
backyard
joined.
right now?
Yes, I am. There are twins apparently, so
I didn't notice that.
very epic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they look just like. Sorry, so many things are going through my head right now.
What's going through your head,
Did you-
Mateo?
Did you notice her name on Zoom, Mateo?
Yeah, I did.
She put Ava Machon.
Yeah, she put my last name as her
Yeah.
name. Okay.
Yes.
We have the same blood. It tastes the same.
Interesting.
Interesting. You said you live in Indiana?
Yeah.
How's Indiana? Is there anything? Is that even a real state? I feel like there's nothing out there. It's
It
like
doesn't
Wyoming.
exist. No, it's
It
like
does?
Wyoming, and it does
In a
not
bit.
exist. So it's a lawless land, and nothing really happens here.
Really? So what do you study?
Microbiology.
Microbiology? Are you smart?
Ava, why are you doing this date? Are you trying to date? Do you want to find love?
I mostly just wanted to be on podcast, but
Okay.
That's what we
I'm gonna
thought.
stop the timer.
We're gonna
okay.
stop right there.
Mateo raised his hands. Do it again, Mateo. He raised his hands at the beginning of this interview because you seem to be only on here for fame.
no,
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that
Mateo,
seems to be the
you
case.
have a very good judge of character. You immediately knew what was happening.
You raised
Yeah,
your
as I
arms.
saw the name,
that was
I
the
just-
signal.
That was the
to
signal.
raise
Yes.
The arms.
Wow, so we have our first fame whore of the evening. Ava.
It's disappointing, but you knew it was going
I'm
to happen.
so
sometime.
sorry. I just wanted to send an email. I'm more of an email whore. I just
Okay.
like to send
Well,
emails.
we did enjoy your
No,
your
we loved-
photo was
was
the reason
good.
we chose you is because
Yeah.
we liked your photo.
Yeah.
I figured.
So are you actually single, Ava?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay.
And would you be interested? Would you be open to love?
Sure, I would be.
What is your dating life
Sure.
like in the last year? What's it been like?
I mostly reject people, I'll be honest, but you know, I've just been like studying and stuff, so not doing it.
She rejected me by just putting Ava Machon.
No, but you can marry her and take that last name away.
Exactly.
I would be more of a Machon than Cole.
That's true.
That's the
true.
point.
That's the point.
I
Where
mean,
where do we go from here?
Where do we go? I didn't anticipate this transparency.
he didn't even deny it. She just straight up said it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being honest.
Thanks for being honest.
You're welcome.
Honest-
I figured, you know.
Honesty is actually
Really
something
well.
that Mateo looks for in a partner.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I actually am great. So
I know, but
enjoy myself.
you're not really here for that.
No.
well,
Wow. Well, Ava, you know, we figured you out. I gotta say, I gained a lot of respect for Mateo here in this interview because he immediately raised his arms. He knew you were a clout chaser, and that's just an interesting
I'm not
thing.
a clout chaser. I just like sending emails.
Okay. All right, Ava. It was great to talk to you.
We hope to receive more emails in
Email
the
us
future.
again.
I'll email you all the time.
Okay.
Thank
That
you.
sounds great.
24/7.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And I reported her. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding.
That's on you guys. You guys are picking here.
Look, she had a cool photo, and I just thought, I don't know, she seems interesting. But now we
I
know.
still like her.
I love her.
I have no ill
Yeah,
will.
but she was here for you guys, not me.
But Mateo, you really nailed it. That was awesome. That was really cool to see. Up next, we have Savannah. She lives in San Francisco. She's 20 years old. She loves horror films. She loves embroidering. She loves carving. I'd like to hear more about that. And like our boy Mateo, she lived in Scandinavia for a year. Her in Norway and him in Finland. You guys have 5 minutes. Have fun.
Technically, Finland isn't in Scandinavia. But
Yeah, that's technically different. It's very different languages.
exactly.
Way to go,
How
dude.
fluent
I
are
know
you
that-
in Finnish?
I know they're different countries, but aren't they both Scandinavia?
We're on a date here.
Okay.
If you ever
I-
see Norwegian and Finnish next to each other, it's like
No.
Swedish and Norwegian look the similar. Yeah.
So I took an intensive course. I absolutely got nothing from it. I'm gonna be honest. It was so hard. The language doesn't make sense. The only thing I learned was thanks, and that was kiitos. And I only learned that because I would go to the supermarket and then I would get my money back and I would just say thank you. That's the only thing I learned, or the only thing that stayed in my head.
I had a very similar experience.
Okay.
We had like half the class were like new languages that were similar to Norwegian, so they like got in a flash. Half the class we were literally like, we're never gonna learn this. We're gonna go watch movies in the common room. Like we know how to say like kind of weird shit in Norwegian, and we know how to say please, but like that is about as far as we will go, and we are not trying anymore.
Very simple things, and then you learn like some of the cuss words from the Norwegian kids or whatever.
Exactly. The cuss words were very, very important. We would like think of like really like long sentences to make. Like I think the longest sentence I knew how to say in Norwegian was like, it was really dark, but like we kind of hated being in that class. But it was, can you help me? I'm going to censor part of it. And it was like, I want to jump off a mountain. But it was like grammatically correct in Norwegian. And we would say that to each other. And our teachers like wouldn't register what we were saying. They're like, oh my God, that's so good. Like that's a long Norwegian sentence. That's grammatically correct. And then they would like dawn on what we were saying. And they were like, wait, hold on. What are you saying? Are you okay? And we're like, no, we're fine. That's just like the only thing that we know how to say in Norwegian.
You remember it? Can you say it right now?
Vær så snill, kan du hjelpe meg? Jeg vil hoppe på fjelltoppen. And that's, please, can you help me? I want to die. I want to jump off a mountain. We would just say that a fair amount of times because we had like 6-hour classes each day, and just was not it. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't learn a single thing. I learned other languages from like my friends that were from all over Europe. I just picked up small little things that didn't make sense, or
and also like when you're in a different country, like you're kind of more focused on like that and like making friends and like traveling than like, oh right, they speak a different language. And especially since like English, at least in Norway, it was like most people spoke it. I don't know how it is in Finland.
No, it was the same thing. They all spoke English, so I wasn't too worried about I need to learn this language so I could communicate.
Yeah, it would have been helpful if nobody would speak English to me. And at one point they tried doing that to us where they would only speak in Norwegian, but then we just didn't know what they were saying. So that wasn't helpful at all.
Exactly. No, they talked about, or Andrew brought up carving. What is?
Yes. So I think I have it. Hold on. Let me grab something.
She left me already.
The term Scandinavia in local language covers.
I actually did this when I was.
Wait. Andrew.
The term Scandinavia in local usage covers the 3 kingdoms of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. But in English language, Scandinavia also sometimes refers more narrowly to the Scandinavian peninsula, or more broadly as to include the Åland Islands, the Faroe Islands, Finland, and Iceland.
Okay. But that's
but if you talk to any Finnish person or Icelandic person, they would like say something completely different.
Every time I brought it up or tried to say, oh yeah, Finland and Scandinavia, they got mad at me. So
okay, that's fair. But I do got to say, it's understandable that I thought that. Okay.
Yeah, it just shows that
Okay, back to you guys. I'll add a minute to your time. Back to you guys.
So the thing with the carving. So when I was in Norway, actually, I took a knife making class, and so I actually have it right here. I made this knife. Fun thing to bring on your first date, a knife. I set the blade in the wood. I carved the wood. I sanded the wood. I stained the wood, and then I actually made this leather casing for it as well. So that was just like fun things to do in your free time in Norway. And then currently I'm carving a Celtic love spoon. So that's just like a fun thing that I like to do recently.
How long did they usually take? How long did that knife take?
The knife making, it was like I had that like once a week, so it probably took like maybe like 2 to 3 months, because our teacher also kept leaving to go on cruise ships, which was like weird. We were like, please stay, we need to do this, and he was like, no, goodbye. But it was a very fun class. I was definitely like, I felt very like nervous in the class sometimes, because I was sometimes I was really good at it and sometimes I was really bad at it. I was the only person to accidentally slice themselves open with their knife. Nice. I was like trying to clean it and I cut my thumb open, and I was so embarrassed, and I was trying to hide it because I was the only person like who had done that. And
you're just bleeding out and you're like,
yeah, my teacher was trying to show me how to do something, and he was like, you need to use both your hands, and I was like, yeah, like I think I can do it with one hand. And he was like, are you bleeding? And I was like, yes. But then someone told me that when you bleed on your knife, that's when it's officially yours. So I was technically the only one who actually owned their knife then. So
if you stabbed Mateo, that would be his knife then.
Yes. Yeah, then it would switch to him. Yeah.
That's
legally.
beautiful.
No, yeah, I was gonna ask. You didn't have any close friends in that class, or they could,
I did have a close
slice
friend in that
themselves
class.
too and be blood brothers or anything.
No, we didn't do a blood brother fact. I think I had one friend in that class. I think she finished early, or I just was like trying to. I was like, no one can see that I've sliced my thumb open with my own knife. They don't need to know this. It's a personal thing.
Time is up.
Well, super nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was really nice to talk to you.
Savannah, you're great.
Do you guys have?
Thanks for talking, Savannah. You were awesome. We'll be in touch if
thanks so
anything comes up. We'll be in touch. Oh, Sparks.
that was actually pretty good. Yeah.
These woodshop girls.
That was a Sparky. You need to find a girl who likes wood. I think it's just something that we know. Okay.
I guess so.
She's
This
just
next person's a beaver.
Okay, so this is kind of crazy. I'm not sure if these will all be in the actual episode because we have to cut some of the interviews for time, or some of the dates rather. But the next 3 girls are all named Maddie, spelled differently.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. So that's just kind of crazy. Up next, we have Maddie, Maddie. She lives in Austin. She's been singled her whole life, and she emailed us 3 times. So she's really excited to meet you, Mateo.
3 times.
Before we ever responded. 3 times, all in the span of about 2 minutes. Here's Maddie.
It was very late at night, and I thought it wasn't going through, so I sent it multiple times. Sorry.
So it was all the same email. It wasn't like, hey, I really want to get on, and then please answer.
They were slightly different.
Oh, okay. So she typed it out everything.
Only like half of it, and then I was like, I don't think that's sent, so let me try again. I tried to make the same joke 3 times. I don't know if anyone understood the joke I made, but I did make it.
What was the joke? Do you remember?
It was about, I'm really into true crime, and there was like a serial killer who went on a...
Okay, wait. So you send an email 3 times. You're joking about a serial killer for a potential first date.
Yeah.
So right now I'm very lucky to be sitting in my own house talking to you through a computer because I don't know how comfortable I would be if you were.
No, there was a serial killer who won like a game show, and so I was like, I hope this isn't gonna be one of those things. And I made that joke at the very end, and I made it 3 times. We almost have the same hair, like we both have the kind of blonde, but not all the way.
Not all the way, yeah. I did it a long time ago to match my favorite person, who is no longer here with us, Cam.
That's so sweet.
Our intern, yeah.
Impulsively, and mostly to make my mom upset.
Yeah, that's also a good reason. I don't blame you on that one. No, so you live in Austin.
Yes.
Have you lived there all your life, or do you just go to school there?
Yes, I've lived here my whole life. I actually live with my parents, which is why I'm sitting in my closet to not disturb them.
Do you have any plans on getting out of there, or?
Probably not far. I actually just did a study abroad program for about 6 months. I saw that you had also done one.
Yeah, where'd you go?
I was in several places. I lived in Cambridge, England for about 3 months.
Oh,
and
Scandinavia.
Then I lived in Lebanon for 1 month, close to Beirut, and then I lived in Greece in Lesbos. I say study abroad. It was more like, well, it was study abroad. Like I did some training for 3 months, and then for the other 2 months, I executed that training.
I barely did any studying when I was abroad, so it's whatever. But yeah, it sounded like you went all over the place. I mean, I traveled within Europe, but you were hopping country to country. Would you ever consider moving out there, or just you're fine with being in big old Texas? Country.
I love Austin. It's great. It's a wonderful city. Probably the best place in Texas, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah. Also #1 in COVID, isn't it?
Right now, Houston, Harris County.
Just kidding.
Harris County is literally huge and is on fire.
You guys got to catch up.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Get out there.
I don't know.
Yeah, get off Zoom. Come on.
Leave. I can't. I literally can't. Nobody wants me anywhere. And I'm like, it's fine. I understand.
Email them 3 times. Maybe they'll want you.
There we go. I did leave a suitcase in Cambridge, and I'm having to get it mailed to me, which is going to cost me a lot of money.
How do you leave a whole suitcase in a country?
Because the way my visa worked, I had to leave for I could leave and come back if I wanted to, but I left for about 20 days literally, and that was right when it got really, really bad, And so I was like, I'll just leave a suitcase here. I'm going to be living in the same place because I was going to actually go back to Cambridge and go to a couple other places, but it all got canceled.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's a hoax.
Yeah.
So you're from the South, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear much of a twang. Is there anything? Does Austin really have?
Not really, like Central Texas or I feel like Houston people have an X, but maybe I think closer to Austin in the city, not so much. But but you go like just right outside, and it's just like thickest accent. Like my dad lived like right outside, and he has a really thick twang, but it comes out when I'm really tired or in like certain words, like the word "for," which I'm trying not to say.
You're thinking about it right now?
"For" like that, or any words that have the "our," it will come out. So.
Yeah, I used to.
Y'all, but I feel like that's not necessarily.
I feel like everyone says y'all.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Georgia for a little bit, and my parents were trying to get me out of there before I developed a major country accent. So for a while I had it pretty bad, but it's obviously not here as much anymore. But when I start speaking too fast or again get tired, it comes out, and people are like, "What the hell are you saying?" What was your reason on coming on the show?
I mean, like I said, I've been single my whole life. I've tried apps.
You've hit rock bottom like me.
I mean, kinda. I've tried everything. I'm actually I feel like I'm on almost every app. I'm on Hinge. I'm on
Time's up.
Yes.
Maddie, time is up. Your 5 minutes is up. But you can finish your point about being single and how it's not. Yeah, talk about that.
Oh yeah. It's just rough. And I've been ghosted about 100 times, and it's just sad.
Mateo too.
Hey, so maybe let's not ghost each other. That'd be nice.
All right. Okay.
Wow.
Whoa, I love this. Already trusting each other. Why do you think you get ghosted, Maddie?
I don't know. Maybe I'm too much.
This is after meeting them in person?
No. I think I've met one person in person, and after that, they were like, yeah, let's do a second date. And I kept trying. And then they were like, I actually confronted them about it, being like, do you actually want to go on a second date? And they were like, no, actually. And then we stopped talking after that.
Huh.
So.
Oh,
What was their reasoning?
I don't know. We just weren't super compatible, I think. I guess we wanted different things because I was very interested in a relationship. And I guess they weren't, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, well, you seem so nice.
But that's okay.
Well,
it wasn't meant to be. I'm not super heartbroken about it.
Thank you for talking to us. It was so lovely, Maddie.
Yeah, had fun.
Yeah. Great.
You're great. You're great. And take care, and we'll be in touch.
Yes, great. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Bye,
see you, Maddie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Mateo, you went on however many. You went on 13 dates. On one of them, you met 2 people. So you just met 14 girls. If the numbers don't add up, it's because not all of them are in this. The rest will be on Patreon. So how do you feel?
I'm mind blown. I haven't talked to that many girls in a short amount of time ever. Mm-hmm. A lot of things are going through my head. A lot of options to weigh out. I'm very glad that only one of them was a clout chaser. It hurt to see it happen, but you can't.
Oh man, what if we found out Mateo was a clout
chaser? Wow, you actually have a girlfriend who's behind that sheet.
Yeah. A wife?
We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad to have one thing not work out when you have 13 others kind of waiting in the wings,
Exactly. Exactly.
And we could also forward you all 70 emails for you to pick from if you'd like.
No, that's cheating.
How is that cheating?
Also, these girls didn't agree for you to have a way to contact them. We got to be the intermediary.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
want to protect their privacy.
No. I totally get that.
But I'm kidding, but also why not, I guess. But do you feel like there's some good options here? Like, do you feel like you could actually find yourself a girlfriend?
I honestly was surprised. I didn't expect so many girls in my area to actually apply. So yeah,
there's a lot of single girls in your area.
Yeah. I mean,
usually the website tells me so, and
yes.
I click on it, and it's a virus gets on my computer.
I mean, as just a third-party observer, there are definitely some girls where I really saw some chemistry. I saw some sparks fly, and I genuinely think you might find a girlfriend from this, which is kind of crazy.
This is crazy. I did not expect that to happen.
Do you have a top 3 in mind or top handful?
We were thinking you could go on a second date with three ladies. Would you be able to pick those?
I would easily be able to pick those. I know exactly who they are.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Okay, well, should we not spoil it? Should we?
I think we're going to save that for Patreon only. So if you support us on Patreon, you'll be able to watch the 3 girls that he chooses to go on a second date with. Hopefully they want to go on a second date with him. And we'll be able to watch those dates unfold in the Patreon world.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a patron, that's fine. People don't have the money right now to do a lot of things. We will update you on social media about whether or not he ends up with someone. We will definitely keep you guys updated.
Mm-hmm. But you can watch the process for $5
on Patreon. So Mateo, you feeling just a pep in your step right now?
Yeah, I feel good. Oh. I didn't expect this. Okay. I didn't expect to get here at all.
All right. Well, let's say goodnight and goodbye and thank you. And thank you all to all the ladies who applied and all the ladies who ended up going on dates. We really appreciate all of you reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bye, Mateo.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Wow, what an amazing story of love and experience.
That was beautiful.
Mateo is just a catch, and all those girls are a catch as well.
I can't wait to see who he chooses.
We know. He told us his top 3 or 4 choices that he's going to go on second dates with for a special bonus Patreon content.
Mm-hmm.
There also are a bunch of dates that didn't make it in the episode.
How many? 6
total?
6
extra ones that were great. We just didn't have time for them, and those will be on Patreon as well.
Yeah,
we'll post those this week.
And just because we didn't have time for them in the public episode doesn't mean that he's rejecting them.
No, I think he chose one of the girls or maybe 2 of the girls that are on the Patreon episode. So that's exciting for them and also for the world, because we're either going to have kids and make more humans. So we got to get more humans.
Yeah, and those kids will subscribe to our Patreon.
So we're trying to get more humans out there. We don't have enough, and this is our way of giving back.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. And it was just so much fun to do this.
Thank you.
It was an incredible amount of work to organize everything, and I hope more people watch this than usual, because goddamn.
Tell your friend.
Tell your friend. Bye-bye. We love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And here are more of the dates you can expect to see on Patreon.
Up next, we have Adeline. She's 20 years old. She recently moved to Colorado. She's unemployed, and according to her, her laugh is annoying. You guys have 5 minutes. Have fun, lovebirds. Up next, we have Aubrey. She's 20 years old. She lives in Denver. She loves movies and nature. Funny people melt her heart. Now, Aubrey and Mateo, you have 5 minutes. Have fun. Up next, we have Ariel. She's 20 years old. She lives in Ohio. She's a biology student. She's been single her whole life, and she loves Kanye and SpongeBob. Have fun, you guys. You have 5 minutes. Up next, we have Maddie, M-A-D-I. Maddie is 22 years old. She likes photography, and she is into embroidery. She lives in Boulder, Colorado. You guys have 5 minutes. Have fun. Up next, we have Anna. Her sister Becca emailed me. Becca is a fan of the podcast. Anna straight up is not. Anna is 23 years old. According to her sister, she normally dates losers, and I'm very excited that she's here tonight. Give it up for Anna. You guys have 5 minutes. Have fun. Up next, we have Maddie, M-A-D-D-Y. She lives in Colorado. She likes eating, music, hiking, and all the things that Mateo likes to do. And she claims that she swiped right on him on Bumble. And I'm very curious to see what happens there. You have 5 minutes, you 2 lovebirds. Have fun.
It's a podcast, but outside. It's a podcast, but outside. It's a podcast, but outside. Tell your friend.
It's not that crazy.
Nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Okay.
When I yawn, that's when you know it's night.